The stage is
A warm
set for
welcome
a
to all of
thrilling
you on this
FIFA World Cup
utterly glorious
2026
day. Just
encounter as
before I draw you
Portugal
out
face
this
off
lie
against
on perfect
DR
conditions,
CONGO in
it is
what
a clear
promises to be a
top-notch
high energy
prospect
and
here.
exciting battle.
We will be getting
Portugal come
underway
onto
very
this
shortly.
match with huge expectation, a team full of world-class talent, known for their smooth passing, attacking creativity and strong control of the game. With experienced leaders and match winners on the pitch, they will be looking to dominate
Who do you reckon
possession
is
and
pivotal?
create
The
constant
Portuguese do
pressure
have
from the
attention for
very
producing
beginning.
great wingers,
On
Peter,
the other
and this
side,
fella,
DR Congo step onto the
Rafael
field with
Leao,
determination
is
and nothing to lose.
really
They
an
are a
example.
physically
He
strong
likes
and
to play
fast
down the
team
middle,
capable
or
of
you go to the
surprising
left-hand
bigger
side,
opponents with
wherever
quick
he can kind of
counterattacks
get
and
his run
direct play.
started.
Their
Once
energy
he
and
finds
fighting
that little bit
spirit
of
could make
space,
this
then
a
it's all
very
about using
competitive
his pace
contest.
and trickery,
This
and
is
he'll
more than
give
just
any
a group
defence
stage match, it's
lots
a
of
clash of
problems.
styles,
Yeah, I'm
Portugal's
inclined to
technique
agree.
and control versus DR Congo's power and resilience. As the players get ready and the atmosphere builds, one thing
So
is
it's away we
certain.
go then.
We are in for an exciting World Cup showdown.
Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. That has been knocked clear. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Strong running down that left flank. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vitinha. Nice physical challenge. Portugal have a free kick. Wan-Bissaka. Masuaku. And it's Masuaku. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. And it's played forward. Masuaku. Muscular approach does pay off here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He can get that clear. That's a throw. Masuaku. Masuaku puts a cross in. It was was hopeful to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gonzalo Inacio, Nuno Mendes. Mendes proves just a little bit too strong. Over to the left. And it's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha forwards and with intent. Nice interception, well timed. Aim forwards. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. And here's Rafael Leao. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! There's an early warning shot across the bow. Incredible. He had all the time in the world to take his spot as well. Rafael Leao. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Masuaku. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rafael Leao proves too strong. Bernardo Silva. Masuaku getting this one clear. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Masuaku looks to the other side. Wan-Bissaka. Masuaku. Now who's going to be first to this? Either side really getting hold of the ball. And it's Masuaku. He is just caressing the ball. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Fernandes. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Nice control. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Wan-Bissaka. And he shoots! Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. And he goes cross-field. João Cancelo. Now he's off and running. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Bruno Fernandes!
Mbemba. And that is out of play. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Played out to the left flank. Nuno Mendes. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mendes. He's in a good position here. Wins the duel this time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva chips it through. Ball's gone out of play. And it's hoisted clear. Vitinha. Goes for a shot!
Vitinha usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Masuaku. Promising. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gonzalo Inacio. Rafael Leao looks to get on the end of this. Nuno Mendes. Danger averted for now, and reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Masuaku. Wan-Bissaka. Rafael Leao. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Mbemba. nicely done. Masuaku. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. João Cancelo. Played towards the other side. Nuno Mendes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Masuaku. Wan-Bissaka. Mendes makes the interception. Bruno Fernandes clears it away. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's good defending, very good defending. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo chooses to go cross-field. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Masuaku cuts it out. And it's Masuaku. Lovely feet. Ronaldo is the guilty party there. Cristiano Ronaldo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Masuaku. Showing good feet. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's an imaginative pass. That's going to go a long way. Ball is over the line. And it's Masuaku. Shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Vitinha wins the duel this time. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio played over towards the opposite flank. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Oh, look at the space here. Well, that was very necessary. Masuaku gets across to intercept that. Crosses it in here. Rafael Leao. João Cancelo. Araujo. João Cancelo. Araujo. João Cancelo. Looks to the other side. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva spread out to the left. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? And he's heaved it away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Masuaku. Clearly not happy with that. Rafael Leao. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now this could be a chance. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Mbemba. Masuaku. Wan-Bissaka. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bruno Fernandes. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And it's Masuaku. Vitinha. Shot, surely! Portugal to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. João Cancelo. And he goes cross-field. Rafael Leao. Great run on the overlap here. Nuno Mendes with the cross. It's really well cleared. Oh, that's nice. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's well done, really robust. The referee's awarded a free kick. Mbemba. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Vitinha. Played towards the other side. And it's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. That's good play. Bernardo Silva. Masuaku. Masuaku. That's very neat. Can he deliver? Masuaku. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Out to the left it goes. Masuaku. Gonzalo Inacio. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. Get a throw in. Silva, Vitinha, and it's Mendes. Rafael Leao, Bernardo Silva. Masuaku. Masuaku. Now that's a lovely exchange. Deflected behind for a corner kick. That's the keeper's ball. Nuno Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Masuaku.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rafael Leao does really well to win the ball there. The message is clear, none shall pass. Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Masuaku. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, gently done. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a throw. Mbemba. Masuaku. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gonzalo Inacio. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Araujo. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the cross comes in. Tries to get it clear. And it's Masuaku. Very nicely done. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, he's in! Chance for a shot! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo carries the ball down the right. Nice physical challenge. Mendes defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nuno Mendes. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. And he's straight offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Masuaku. That's an excellent interception. Bruno Fernandes. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Portugal with another corner. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Wan-Bissaka. It's a throw-in. Vitinha. João Cancelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to get it away. Ruben Dias have it back and can go again. Gonzalo Inacio. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Bernardo Silva. Applies the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Bernardo Silva clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Wan-Bissaka.
And the shot! Good, strong hand by the keeper. And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And he's there to clear it.
João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Bruno Fernandes.
Bernardo Silva.
Bruno Fernandes.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. Tries to dink it through. Vitinha. And it's played forward. Mendes going full steam ahead down the left flank. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes.
Rafael Leao.
Wan-Bissaka.
Masuaku. Good ball, good take. And the shot!
Gonçalo Inácio.
Rafael Leao.
Gonçalo Inácio.
Inacio chooses to go cross-field. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Masuaku. João Cancelo. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Forwards and with intent. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka shifted upfield. Wan-Bissaka played over towards the opposite. Ruben Dias gets it away. Mbemba. Masuaku. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. That has been knocked clear. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's tidy. Masuaku. And that's aimed into the middle. And he's got his range wrong there. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao, gently done. Masuaku. That is lovely. And it's Masuaku. Oh, nice touch. Spread out to the left. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Mendes clears it away. And a play for a throw. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Lacking in accuracy.
it's Masuaku. Played out wide. Masuaku. Out towards the flank. It's run loose here. That's a good... He's shooting! Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Big chance! And again! Decent enough try.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That's a good run down the left. Now here's the delivery. Firmly met. And it's Masuaku. Masuaku puts a cross in. That'll be a throw-in. Great chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's lofted through here. There will be a throw-in. Ah, such a clever touch. Masuaku aimed in towards the centre. Inacio tries to clear. Shot a goal!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
João Cancelo looks to the other side. Rafael Leao. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Masuaku. Wan-Bissaka. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mbemba aimed forwards. Masuaku.
Masuaku.
Tries a shot!
Oh, it's come loose. Time to deliver. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Portugal going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Araujo. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's come loose. João Cancelo. Araujo. Ruben Dias. Moved on forwards. Gonzalo Inacio. It's an inviting looking ball, that. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. Mbemba. Masuaku.
There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
João Cancelo with the clearance. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. That's good running with the ball. Lovely, now then.
He's had a shot!
And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Araujo forwards and with intent. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva!
Could be danger here. Played into the middle. No, that's not going to find its target. it short. Lovely feet. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano, and the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Masuaku. There are a few waiting for it. Serves up across. Ruben Diaz attempts a clearance. Rafael Leao. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Nuno Mendes. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Bernardo Silva. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo. And he goes cross-field. Proves too strong. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Clipped into space. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. And here's Rafael Leao. Nice control. Hit into the middle. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Aim forwards. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Does really well to win the ball there. Showing good feet. He is just caressing the ball. He's having a shot! And he's had a shot! No, not quite.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
And it's played forward. Very nicely done. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Rafael Leao. Muscular approach does pay off here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Dias. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes.
And it's Cancelo. That's good play.
Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Gonçalo Inácio. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva.
Cross from Cancelo. Clears it away. Lovely bit of skill.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Gonçalo Inácio. Bernardo Silva does. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Defending of the desperate variety. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Rafael Leao. Masuaku. That's really well manoeuvred. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. João Cancelo looks to the other side.
Nuno Mendes.
And here's Rafael Leao. Hoisted in. Oh, he's asking too much with that. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Rafael Leao.
Nuno Mendes.
Does really well to win the ball there.
Wan-Bissaka.
Back into the middle. Knocks it out wide. Bruno Fernandes gets a foot in here. Rafael Leao. Time to deliver. And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Caresses it through. Nuno Mendes. Wan-Bissaka, gently done. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Ruben Dias. Araujo. Ruben Dias. Gonzalo Inacio. Rafael Leao chasing after it. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka. That is lovely. Can he deliver? Now then, the ball's come loose. No, he can't get past him. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. Wan-Bissaka. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. João Cancelo. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Decent progress down the left. Mendes swings in across. And it's Masuaku. Masuaku. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's played forward. Oh, some tackle that. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rafael Leao. Mendes has created one goal already. Rafael Leao. That's really well manoeuvred. He's on it, can he get away? Foot in, he's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio chooses to go cross-field. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Wan-Bissaka, and he goes cross-field. And it's Masuaku. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Mbemba. Masuaku. Moved on forwards. Rafael Leao wins the duel this time. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Mbemba shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. João Cancelo. João Cancelo tries making a foray down the right. Oh, he's trying it! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
And that has been clubbed away. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Portugal needing a change of fortune here. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafael Leao. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka forwards and with intent. And it's Masuaku. Masuaku drives forward on the overlap. There's the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rafael Leao. That's a nicely weighted pass. Mbemba. Masuaku on 2 now and looking for 3. it's Masuaku. So who's he picking out? Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. And here's Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rafael Leao. Out to the left it goes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gonzalo Inacio looks to the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rafael Leao. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cleared away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Chance to play it in. Out to the right. Bernardo Silva. That has been knocked clear. Real chance! Mbemba can get it clear. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Played out wide. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Chooses to go back. Takes a shot! Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Referee's given a throw. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Cancelo. Oh, delicate chip through. Mbemba tries to clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's tidy. Masuaku. Masuaku charging forward down that flank. Could try cutting inside here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Chance! Mendes attempts a clearance. Oh, what a pass! He thumps it clear. That's been won straight back. Aim forwards. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo, played over towards the opposite flank. Mendes goes on a run down the left wing. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's hoisted clear. Wan-Bissaka. That's really well manoeuvred. Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Inacio shifted upfield. Rafael Leao. Now it's Rafael Leao. Plays it across. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Bernardo Silva is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee...
Big chance! Bernardo Silva. Played towards the other side. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Inacio, aim forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Masuaku. Masuaku drives forward on the overlap. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. This might... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
João Cancelo. Ruben Dias, gently done. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Masuaku. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Masuaku is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Cancelo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rafael Leao. Gonzalo Inacio. João Cancelo looks to get on the end of this. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rafael Leao. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's nice. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that has been cleared. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread. Can he get onto this? Mbemba. Wan-Bissaka. Mbemba. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Great chance! Keeper's not concerned by that. A throw in. Played into the middle. Corner there. Masuaku goes short. A real chance! And a chance! And the ball's come loose here. And it's Masuaku.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
João Cancelo, forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Dias. Gonzalo Inacio. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, gently done. Masuaku. Masuaku. Masuaku gets a cross in. Rafael Leao. And it's Mendes. Rafael Leao. Bernardo's and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bernardo Silva actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Receives it in a good position here. Real chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Dias. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva.
And Bernardo Silva! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mbemba can get it clear. Mendes played in. And it's Mendes. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Keeps on running. Oh, sweet feet. He whips it across. And that has been cleared. Rafael Leao. João Cancelo. Aim forwards. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, red, nice interception. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, smashing header! Well, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Mbemba shifted upfield. Masuaku. Lovely feet. And he has been fouled there. Rafael Leao. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Masuaku. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. Tries a measured ball. Cleared away. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. One ball by the goalkeeper. That has been cut short. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's a... tries a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward. Rafael Leao. João Cancelo. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. What's the throw? Mbemba. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Lovely bit of skill. Defending of the desperate variety. Moved on forwards. Nice physical challenge. Rafael Leao. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that is a little undercooked. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. João Cancelo. Showing good feet. Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lofted upfield. Spread out to the left. And it's Masuaku. Looking to go deep. Gets it away. That's tidy. Great challenge, time to perfection. Rafael Leao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ruben Dias closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nuno Mendes. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbemba. Mbemba forwards and with intent. Can he deliver? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. deflected over the goal line for a corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Wan-Bissaka. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Out towards the flank. In by Can. Decent chance! Clears it away. Shapes to shoot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Masuaku really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bernardo Silva.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
There's the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Rafael Leao. And it's Bernardo Silva. Nice control. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Tries to get it clear. Interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Hit into... Oh, what a climb! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all around us here.
Aim forwards. Proves too strong. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Inacio, and he goes cross-field. João Cancelo. Very nicely done. Rafael Leao. It's anyone's ball now. And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he shoots! And somehow he managed to miss it. Araujo. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Played over towards the opposite flank. Gonçalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
And it's been taken short. So who's he picking out? Bruno Fernandes. Gonçalo Inacio. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Masuaku.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Strong running down that left flank. It's run loose here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Succumbs to the pressure.
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. Araujo gets it clear and played it back swiftly. Masuaku. Portugal are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
João Cancelo. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rafael Leao. Looking for a decent ball in. Rafael Leao plays it in. Brilliantly cut out.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Araujo gets good distance on it. That'll be a throw. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Proves too strong. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rafael Leao, aim forwards. That has been knocked clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That is lovely.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he has been fouled there. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Climbs up big! Oh, should have put that away. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing. Well read. And the danger is averted. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. He can get that clear. Bruno Fernandes. Out to the right. Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. And that was very necessary. Rafael Leao. Oh, he's found him in space. Looking here to chip it through. And they've got rid.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ambitious ball here. Danger averted for now. And that's a throw. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Portugal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Moved on forwards.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Rafael Leao.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Masuaku. Time to deliver. Masuaku, and that's aimed into the middle.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. Played towards the other side. It's gone for a throw-in. Rafael Leao does really well to win the ball there. Araujo, and it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Inacio looks to the other side. João Cancelo. Probing pass. And it's hoisted clear. Rafael Leao. He's had a shot! No, he's missed it. Masuaku. That's really well manoeuvred.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Gonzalo Inacio. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. João Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Portugal to make one last surge forward. Masuaku. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Deflected behind for a corner kick. The clearance is short. Bernardo Silva shifted upfield. He has found a way through. Over to the left. Mendes going full tilt down the left. Here's the chance to cross. Aim forwards. Bruno Fernandes wins the duel this time. Rafael Leao!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Mbemba. Masuaku. Mbemba, gently done. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Oh, such a clever touch. Tries a deft little ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Moved on forwards. Nuno Mendes. That's a good run down the left. Rafael Leao. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Cross from Cancelo.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
It is quite a run he's making here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Portugal can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Masuaku. And it's Masuaku. That looks a good cross. Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva laid out to the left flank. So time is nearly up. One final twist perhaps. Oh, that's neat. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo is onto it. Takes a shot! That's going to go a long way. And it's Mendes. Bernardo Silva. Portugal have to get it into the box and quickly. Great defending, strong and determined. Masuaku. Mbemba. It's a quick ball upfield. João Cancelo. And he goes cross-field. Nuno Mendes. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Masuaku. And it's played forward. Physical challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Mendes goes on a charge down the left. This could be their final throw of the dice. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. That's good play. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Here comes another cross. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Final seconds, this has to be it. Chance for a shot! Aim forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Masuaku. Masuaku, gently done. The final seconds now. Oh, that's a nice ball. He's in plenty of space here. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Played towards the other side. And that's a throw. Wan-Bissaka. Great defending, strong and determined. Bernardo Silva. And they've got a throw. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Great run on the overlap here. Wan-Bissaka crosses it in. And claimed it back swiftly. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Araujo. João Cancelo. João Cancelo chooses to go cross-field. And that is that.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like this type of football matches, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. This is Ron Ball signing off for now. See you in the next match.